my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to create a look kind of Arabic. I have been watching a novela, and I think people from Morocco, of course, novelas are fiction, but they look so beautiful. So I was inspired by my novela, and okay, novela is soap opera, and I wanted to create a look that looked Arabic, and I came up with this. So let me know what you think, and thank you for watching.
The first thing that we will be doing is we are going to prep our eyelids. I will be applying a lighter type of concealer all over the lid of the eye, and then with my fingers I am going to blend it out. After that, I will be using an Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pomade, and what I'm going to do is that I will give my eyebrow that shape that they honestly do need. So practically I am going to go a little bit below my natural brow and then above the natural brow, and then I'm going to go back and fill in any empty spaces. Now for this part of the brow, I am going to create small hairs. I'm going to go ahead and begin by mixing the two outer colors, and I will be using a blending brush. I am moving it back and forth, outer to inner corner of the eye, and then I will be using this yellow color for the inner corner of the eye. Now to intensify the color, you guys know that all you need to do is spray your brush with any setting spray that you may have. After that, I will go to the middle of the eye to the outer corner using this gorgeous blue color. And the first thing that I did was to kind of draw where I want that shadow to be, and then with patting motions I am going to intensify that color. After that, I will be using a smaller blending brush, and I will be dragging the color or whatever is left on the brush to the inner side of the eye, but staying on the crease, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna go back and blend everything out, and then I will be using a lighter blue color. The first thing that I did was using it without intensifying the color. Here I applied the setting spray on the brush, and look at that, it makes such a big difference. That lighter blue is very intense. And then to blend it out, I went ahead and used the same brush for that I used for the yellow color and just blend it out. Now I'm using the smaller blending brush, and I'm making sure that I have no harsh lines. Moving on to intensifying that yellow, I just went back and I went ahead and applied more for the brow bone. I went ahead and mixed these two colors, and it gave me a pretty light brow color. Now I'm going back and to blend everything out. For the waterline, I will be using the green that we used first. It is the darker green in the palette, and then I will be using a black liner to line up that waterline. With a brush, I'm just blending everything out. Following with a cat eye, I will be using gel liner, and I recommend that you do take your time when it comes to your liner. You know, a lot of us, we have trouble still doing it, but you know, at the end it's just so beautiful. So what I'm doing here is that I am going in small connecting small lines to create that cat eyeliner. I decided to wing out the bottom line of that waterline, so I'm gonna end up with two parallel lines, kind of, And what I'm doing here is that I'm making sure that my liner is sharp. So I'm gonna be working on those lines a little bit more. And then to make a cleaner look, I will be using a liquid eyeliner. And that's gonna just ensure that if I missed anything, or I don't know, whatever I could possibly miss, that I get it with the liquid eyeliner. Now with a brush, I'm gonna go back and just make sure that my eyeliner is clean and sharp. I will be applying a gel primer all over my face, and then I will be color correcting my skin. You guys already know that I do have a lot of pigmentation, so to fix that I will be using an orange concealer and then following up with my foundation. I'm currently using the Morphe foundation sponge, and what I'm doing is that I am patting it on my skin. I am working in sections. I don't want that orange to be noticeable, so just take your time with that. And then moving on to the concealer, I will be applying it on my dark circles and also on my nose. And now I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with the sponge. Notice that I am tapping my skin. I am not dragging or erasing any of that work that I already did. To lock everything in, I will be using a translucent powder, and I'm gonna pat it all over my face. And then I will move on to a cream contouring. I'm using the Tarte kit, and I'm using the darkest cream shade here. And I don't know if you can tell, I don't know, I look swollen today. So my contouring is going to be a little bit heavy. I do want my face to look slimmer. What I'm doing here is just contouring my nose as well, and now I'm blending everything out with a brush. And then after that, I'm gonna move on with a smaller brush and just blend out those lines that I did to contour my nose. Moving on to the blush, I will be using the one from Milani, Luminoso, and then I will be highlighting the cheeks. And then now I'm prepping my eyelashes for falsies. And then for my lip color, I will use two of them. One of them is a rosy color, and then I topped it off with a gloss. And this is how the look turned out. I hope that you like this tutorial, and I'll see you on my next video. Hasta la vista. Adios.